to be the Soccer Essentials. I wanted to do a video on how to receive a pass. Now it's a bit windy out, I got a bit of a cold, my voice is harsh, but I'm going to do my best. We never make excuses, so we're going to get this done and give you guys some real value. So the first key to receiving a pass, if you want the ball, you have to move into space. You can't hide behind defenders. If you want the ball, you have to make the movements into the right spots. Okay, that can be forward, that can be backwards, but you have to move into space. You can't stand still and ask for the ball. Next, you have to demand the ball. You have to ask for it. It's one thing to get into space, but your teammates can't see everything. You have to ask for that ball, and even better, demand it. Scream for it. You want to get more touches on the ball. You want to be an impact player. You want to be seen. You have to ask for the ball as much as possible. Be confident that when it comes to you, you're going to do well, and ask for it every opportunity and every time you make a run into space. Next thing is I have to go towards the ball. If I want the ball, I always need to go towards it. If you're standing still and waiting for the ball to come to you, you're always going to be a lot slower. Passes are going to get intercepted. You have to go towards the ball. Okay? It's a small distance, but it makes a huge difference. Next thing is my shoulder check. I can't see everything at one time. I have to look around. You can't be lazy. If I'm lazy and I don't look behind me, I can turn into trouble and not even know it. And you always want to know what's in front of you, what's behind you, and that just comes down to you getting your head up and looking around. You're checking all the time. You notice where the space is with your checks, and then that's where you go with your first touch. Next thing I want to talk about is your body positioning. You can open up so many more options for yourself if you just turn your body a few steps one way or the other. What you don't want to do is receive the ball square. If I receive the ball like this, first of all I can see is this. I don't know what's behind me, and their goal is that way when we're attacking. So instead, can I receive with my body half turn? If there's a man on me, I'm going to have to turn off a bit and maybe go back that way. But if I have space, can I half turn and we can attack right away? Obviously, different situations require different first touches. So that comes down to your experience. But you always want to go away from the defender into space. Rarely ever should you receive the ball and it should stop dead at your foot. If you're stopping the ball dead like this at your feet, and you're taking touches on it, okay, you're playing too slow. Every touch should be productive into space. Finally, I want to talk about your mentality. If you are thinking about losing the ball or having a bad first touch, if the ball even gets to you, you're going to have a bad touch. So don't hurt yourself. Think positively and be confident in yourself. Every time the ball comes to me, I know it's going to stick right on my foot. I know I'm going to have a perfect first touch every time. That's the way you have to think. If you can be constructive with your thoughts rather than negative, you're going to be a lot more successful just doing that. Examples of how I receive the ball. Notice the shoulder check, the body positioning, the half turns, which foot I'm taking it off of, the different variations of how I receive the ball. But notice every time I take a touch, it's productive, it's into space, it's dangerous. do to be better than everyone else is work harder and smarter than everyone else. It's a simple equation, but very few people actually take action and do it. If you want to be a top quality player, if you want to be better than everyone else, you have to work harder. There's no more being lazy. There's no more being unmotivated. There's no more wasting days. If you want to get better, you got to put in that work. There's a link in the description box below. Also, get the free training guide if you haven't already. Sign up for the free newsletter. Over 200 free videos, over 400 free articles on my website and YouTube channel. So take advantage of that. We'll see you next time.